Nabila, the big day, 10th of May, and of course 13th, when the final verdict is going to be out, isn't it?
And that was expected, Sneha. On the 10th of May is when the Election Commission has declared that polling will take place in Karnataka. On the 13th of May, so just literally in 2 days' time, counting will take place. So this is going to be back to back. There isn't going to be any delay. It's going to be a single phase election as expected, like it's happened since the last 3 terms. It appears that the Karnataka state itself, 224 assembly seats, have gone to election in a single phase, and it's usually smooth. We're looking at about 1.2 crore voters who are going to be eligible to vote, of which at least 2.5 crore voters are women. We're looking at nearly a good chunk of the first-time voters who will be voting this time around. So it is an exciting election undoubtedly for Karnataka, and like we've asserted, it is a three-way contest between the Congress, BJP as well as the JDS. Surveys indicate that it is going to be a fractured mandate. No party may get an absolute majority, but it's very keenly watched at this point. I'm going to take our viewers through a few points that the Election Commission has made here when it came to seizing the kind of money that they have in the last assembly elections. It appears that crores of rupees were seized by the Election Commission the last time. An absolute direction to the netas this time that if at all any kind of money is being exchanged, any kind of freebies distributed in light of elections now, and since the poll conduct is in place, there's going to be a criminal case that will be filed against that neta, because all those freebies might have the neta's name, and if they are caught, and if that is seized by the Election Commission, then the netas will be named in that FIR. A criminal case will be filed against them. So it's a warning that the Election Commission is giving out, saying that this is going to be a high-stake battle, and there will be at least 200. Let me repeat, there are going to be at least 200 teams of the Election Commission across the state of Karnataka, and all enforcement agencies. We are looking at about 1,900 to 2,400 people who are part of the Election Commission's team. 2,400 people who will be part of every other part of Karnataka, ensuring that no money distribution happens, no freebies take place, basically no kind of manipulation to gather votes. Let me cut across to Shiv Arur on this. Shiv, big day for Karnataka. On the 10th of May is when the polling will take place. On the 13th of May, counting will take place. There isn't a gap. Single phase election as expected.
Single phase election, pretty much on expected lines, and as always, the India Today Bangalore team, all of you down there have got it right once again. Not only the date, of the Election Commission press conference, but also the dates of the election. In 2018, it was, counting was on May the 12th, and the results were on May the 15th. This time, it's going to be May the 10th, and results on May the 13th. So very, very similar, 3-day gap, single phase election. Much of the data that was put out by the Election Commission was pretty much on expected lines. Big emphasis on inclusivity. He did earmark urban apathy, especially among youth voters. Also money power as big issues that, appear to be challenges for the Election Commission in Karnataka. That's very, very interesting, and that's going to be something that I assume the Congress is going to pick up on very, very strongly. You probably are already getting reactions, both Nabila and Nagarjun, from the ground about the Election Commission talking about money power, being brought to bear in this election in Karnataka. Now it's going to be all systems go, isn't it, Nabila? Every party is going to be under huge pressure now to get their tickets out, get that combination right, fix the formula correctly. The Congress has already come out with one list. Their next list, could come out any time now. They're, trying to figure out that whole dilemma with Siddaramaiah. Mr. Bommai spoke to India Today first and exclusively right before the dates came out today. He said in a week's time or so, the first list of the BJP will be out. So all eyes are going to be on the ticket distribution. As you and I both know, on the ground, ticket distribution has been a very, very sticky affair in Karnataka. Is it going to be about winnability? Is it going to be about, money and resources of each candidate? Is it going to be other considerations? It's going to be a very complicated issue to navigate, and it has tested the best of parties in the past. We're going to have to see how it works this time, Nabila.